So I'm kind of coming to like a realization right now, because in the last video I was talking about how basically in order to get out of a rut you need momentum in order to get out of a rut so that you can continue going, and you need to kind of cause friction to the bad things and improve your mental health, right? But I was thinking now, because today I did go out and do some door-to-door, because I was saying you need to go out and challenge yourself. Didn't make any sales because I only went, like, to be honest, probably talked to about 4 people, right? But right, even though I was beating myself up about it, because I'm like, bro, I only went to like 4 doors, then I got shut down by the HOA president, and then he didn't even allow me to put flyers out. But anyways, that's a different story. But back to what I was saying, the most like kind of revelational thing that I've happened recently is because I was thinking, if you want to gain momentum, how do you do that, right? Like, how do you gain as much momentum as possible that way, and as fast as possible? But the trick is, the reason why momentum is important, but it can also destroy you, is because a lot of people, especially me or whoever, right, when you want to like get on this thing, if you want to improve yourself or you want to do better in your life, whatever it is, you try to make a transition as quickly as possible and as dramatic as possible. And because like that can change very quickly, like you may one day try to do something as dramatically as possible, like you wake up, you go for a run, you meditate, you meal prep, you do all these kinds of things, right? Like whatever you're trying to do, but then the next day you miss something, right? Then in your mind you're like, oh, that's a failure, right? So if you try like to do everything as perfect as possible, and you're gonna fail, or like something's gonna fall off eventually, and you're gonna count that as kind of a loss, and it kind of like takes away from your momentum. So if you take that same theory, right, technically, because let's say you're like a D1 gooner, and every single day you just like goon, play Fortnite, watch TikTok all day, don't go to work, don't go to school, do nothing. Like let's say you're the level like a D1 gooner, right? Technically, if the next day you like do the same exact things, like goon the whole day, but in the morning you meditate, right? Technically you made progress. And if you tell yourself, like, pat on the back, bro, like I made some progress, right? You have some momentum. And the next day you're like, okay, let me do something a little bit more. So you did meditation, right? And you didn't goon that day, right? And the next day you did meditation, you didn't goon, and on top of that you went for a walk, like outside your home, to get the mail or something, right? And then eventually you're able to build up, because you're having momentum, even though it's so small step where it's kind of like a normal thing, maybe normal to most people, but because you're kind of building it on yourself, and you're comparing yourself to who you were yesterday. Comparing yourself to who you were yesterday is the best metric, because you yourself have the same amount of advantages and disadvantages as than anyone else. Because if you compare yourself to someone else, that person may have had more advantage than you. But if you compare yourself to you yesterday, you had the same amount of advantages and disadvantages that you grew up with in your life. So that being said, I think the key to getting the most amount of momentum, therefore moving forward and getting out of a rut, is to take as many small steps as possible and count it as wins. So take as many wins as possible. So in order to take as many wins as possible, you kind of need to make it easier for yourself, right? Not saying that you need to do easy things, but you need to build up, right? Just like how when you go to the gym, if I was to go to the gym right now, and like to be honest, I haven't really been going to the gym as much as I should be, or if anything at all. But if I was to go to the gym and say, today I'm going to do a 225 bench, right? It would be kind of hard, because, I don't really go to the gym, right? But, right, for the guy who does the 225 bench and then puts like 2.5s on each side, and then some loser might be like, bro, that's not gonna do anything, bro. It's only 5 pounds added, that's not gonna do anything. It's not about that. It's about very slowly in increments and progressing the load over time, right? I'm not gonna start off with 225. I'm gonna start off with, say, 95 pounds, right? And then eventually I'm able to rep 95. Then I move up to 115, and you move up like that, and one day you're able to bench 225. And if you try to bench 225 right off the bat, you're gonna fail, and then you're not gonna want to go to the gym anymore. But if you progressively overload, like, and you kind of progressively kind of move up, you're gonna gain momentum, and you're gonna get motivation. So that's my little revelation for today. Today was a little better. Today I just woke up, meditated, I went to work, came back, and to be honest, I wasn't really doing anything. I was playing like Fortnite with my friend, and then watching YouTube the rest of the remaining hours. So to be fair, I got home probably at like 5, but you know. So tomorrow, I have the day to myself. It's Saturday, so I'm gonna go do some window cleaning jobs that I'm gonna schedule out for the morning. I probably have 1 or 2, and I'm gonna go do those jobs. So I'm gonna meditate, do those jobs, and then in order to improve tomorrow, I'm gonna try to maybe only spend like 30 minutes on YouTube, and I'm gonna try to listen to zero rap, because rap is like corrupting my mind, and it kind of brain rotted me, and I kind of want to purify myself with some Frank Sinatra. So I'm gonna listen to zero rap. Tomorrow I'm gonna go on the Porsche after I do those window cleaning jobs, and probably get a haircut, get a small haircut, and yeah. So hopefully we're gonna build up, guys. Hopefully we catch up with our school. So yeah, this is the biggest comeback. I'm trying to come out of this rut, guys. So yeah. All right. Bye. Yeah, this is. I should read this book. I was talking about it before. The Way of the Superior Man by David Dita. It's got dust on it because I haven't read it in a while. What else we got up here? Okay, well now I'm just doing random stuff. So I'm gonna end the video.